It's awesome to be able to come back 20 years later and to reconnect again as if it was yesterday, but realizing that, wow, 20 years has now passed, and to relive these like really incredible moments of our lives.
It's really nostalgic. It's really nice to see some of my old teammates and some of my old coaches. Seeing Wayne Desjardins after all these years, and actually even Cal, who coached me in high school and club volleyball. So it's really lovely, and it kind of brings back a lot of memories. And even some of the people who work around here. Really lovely to see some old faces and see that there's still a really great community around the Cap Blues.
You know, a lot of these guys started as strangers to me when I first got recruited to Cap, and I'm happy to say that a lot of them, probably 90% of them, are still some of my best friends today. So, you know, it's been awesome.
I mean, the best game was the semifinals when we played Malaspina, now VIU, and I mean they were our all-time big rivals, and so it was such an exciting game, and game went to 5 sets, back and forth, 13-13 until we won that game. So that's always the first thing that springs to mind. That was definitely, like, I would say, peak of my Blues career here was certainly that game. It was a lot of fun.
We spent so much time together, where there's like training. We were together 6 days a week, training Monday through Thursday, and then games Friday and Saturday night, and then partying Saturday night together, and Sundays was like our one time off. And so you really get to know somebody, and so that kind of sense of a deep, profound relationship doesn't end. So it's been really special to see everyone again. Yeah, when I think about my experience since then and how it's shaped me, is what it means to work as a team. It feels like so cliche, and at the same time I realize like just the experience of everybody coming together and working towards a common goal, and that we could be having issues in the locker room, whatever it might be, but then we were on the court, we all had the same objective, and all of that could be left aside, and we all are focused on achieving that one goal. So for me, that's really paid a lot of difference in my life, where it's realizing like, what is it that we're trying to achieve? What is the goal we're trying to get to? And how can we organize ourselves in the right way to make that the highest possibility that can actually happen?
Yeah, it was a very, very formative years for me, and so competing with my awesome teammates and the team here was, really led to so many opportunities for me afterwards, and I'm really, really grateful for that.
It's over. It's out! It's over, Capilano! Capilano Blues are your gold medal champion!
I would say the biggest thing is work ethic. When I started university, I was more of an athlete student, and come the end of it, I was shaped into this academic that I didn't know I really had inside me. And as you progress through life, you start to realize how much more important other things are than sports. Not to say sports aren't important, but you learn a lot of lessons, especially by becoming a Blue. Like, you're a student athlete, you're not an athlete student. There's a reason the student comes first, and because of that, I've learned a lot of things in life, so it's good.